question. Do you think that there are actually some secret practices that are better than others when it comes to using a credit card? Credit card is a tool, and I have some definite thoughts about credit cards. With me on a video clip today, I have Steve Young from the Steve Young 74 channel, and I'm going to share his thoughts, and then I'll be back.
Hi, good afternoon, and thank you for letting me be a part of this segment, Jan. I really appreciate it, and hello to all of you out there. I was asked a question about using a credit card as an emergency fund. Well, it depends on how you look at it. I look at it this way. If you're using a credit card as an emergency fund in this fashion, it's not too bad. Life is unpredictable. From day to day, things change. We don't know what's going to happen. Your car can break down, no control over that. Again, any situation in life can occur at any moment, at any time. But in the case of, say, your car breaking down, or if you're between paydays, you need groceries, but you're out of groceries, sure, go ahead and put it on your credit card. When you get paid, go in, make that payment, zero it out. That's okay if you look at it in an emergency fund in that fashion. Where I do not look at it in a positive light being an emergency fund is if you go and charge and charge and charge and build up a balance, and then you wind up with $3, $4, $5,000 worth of credit card debt, and then you have a problem or an issue paying it back by the due date or even before the due date. Now, in the case of what I just mentioned about being between paydays, you would be paying it off most likely before the due date. But I do recommend in all cases, try to pay that balance in full. I would say 1 or 2 days prior to the due date. There's nothing wrong with paying it on the due date. I never have. I've either paid it a couple of days before or prior to that. I've been known to pay it 1 to 2 weeks before. It all depends on, again, the amount that I've charged. And then if that being an issue, there's another way around that as well. And it pertains to being like a small layaway. It also depends on the time of the month that an unfortunate event can pop up. Let's say your statement prints on the 15th of the month. We'll just say right in the middle. If you have an emergency or something come up around that time of the month, if you put it on your credit card at that time or when your statement prints, whatever the date may be, you just bought yourself another month to pay it off. What you do is take that week. You don't have to pay it off the following month because the statement's already printed, but the following month after that. Add up each week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be roughly about 9 or 10 weeks before the due date. Make whatever the balance is, divide that by how many weeks. Take that amount and each week make that payment, make that payment, make that payment. And what that will allow you to do is do it like a small layaway. The only difference is, if you bought an item, that will allow you to have the item and pay off the balance at the same time. So anyway, that's my definition of an emergency fund. because a credit card was never meant to be something to put you in debt. It was a tool, a helping hand, short-term loan. That's the original intention of what a credit card was for. Anyway, Jan, I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Steve Young, I cannot thank you enough. His channel name is Steve Young74 channel. Head on over there for more tips and tricks and sound ideas. I cannot tell you enough how much I agree with everything Steve had said regarding credit cards. I also want to just throw in my 2 cents. Some people think because they're holding the plastic that it is their emergency fund without having any cash to back it up. No, you do not have an emergency fund there. What you have is a momentary fix, sort of kind of like sticking a piece of gum in a rowboat as it's beginning to sink, okay? If you don't have the funds to back your problem up, you have a problem. Therefore, do not rely on credit cards as your emergency funding, but as the conveyor of the cash, for example, until you get your bill and you know factually you have the funding to pay it back. That's why it is so important to have emergency funds. We're going to talk more about things like this in the future. And once again, Steve, thank you so much for coming on the show. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on credit card usage? Do you have any secret sauce that helps you get through credit card usage? Like perhaps maybe you just hardly ever use them, for example. Let me know in the comment section below. If you found value in this video, please don't hesitate to smash down the like button. Thanks again and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take good care. Bye-bye.